get to them.
So Max, is this making you want to learn how to cook?
Yeah. Well, you're gonna have to learn how to cook.
Tuna which has been aging for a week in a dry ager, so it kind of has a chance to rest and get tender. And it's a yellowfin tuna. Ooh.
All right, stay away from the stove, Max. Does that look good, Leo? There you go.
So he didn't continue with the TikTok, but if you were to watch him write jokes.
Yeah.
I said you need a solid 5. Once you get a solid 5, you can Yeah, I'll make yours more plain. No problem. I'm gonna plate theirs first, and then I'll plate yours and then split it right up.
What about you, Leo? Does this make you want to learn how to cook?
I already want to.
You already want to cook? Ah.
I recommend this chef. What's in the pasta? Guys, this is your guy, and he's making our next meal. Some pasta. Let's see. I'm gonna go around and see what's. Look at those bowls of pasta. It looks so delicious. This guy on snack versus chef. This is gonna be awesome. This is just
Graham. I'm Max and Leo's Graham, and I love those boys more than anything. And do you have any questions for me, Max?
All right. First question is, what do you think about the chef?
I think the chef is really good.
So guys, this is our dish. This is not even the main course. Yeah, this is great. Okay, interviewing time. So the first question is, what Netflix, have you been on a Netflix show?
Good question. Yeah. So yeah, my name's Camron. I'm a chef. I live here in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, and yeah, I filmed a Netflix show. It was called Snack vs. Chef. It was really fun. It was a competition cooking show.
Cool. Now, second, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color. So my favorite color is green, and it's always been my favorite color. And it's funny enough, my son's middle name is Green, but because my wife's grandmother her name was Zelinsky, so when they made reservations, it was too long, so she always was like, my last name is Green, so we did it for her. So my son's name is Bailey Green.
All right. So, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food. It's always a hard question. I think my favorite foods change with the seasons. Sometimes I like summertime. I think probably vegetables. I actually have vegetables tattooed on my arm. Steak is delicious and chicken and fish is great, but meat tastes like meat. But if you've ever had a tomato, there's hundreds of different types of tomatoes with all different flavors. So different carrots, so vegetables are very interesting to me. There's lots of colors and textures, and you can do a lot of things with them.
All right.
What's your favorite vegetable?
My favorite vegetable is probably, well, been such a big fan of veggies.
No? Okay, that's good.
Okay. So,
Do you keep trying them though? I always tell my kids like, if you don't like something once, keep trying it because they'll be grown in a different place. A different chef will make them, and then your taste buds will change too. So if you don't like it once, keep trying it because maybe next time you will.
my least favorite vegetable
That's good,
is
no.
spinach, but my favorite vegetable is probably like corn or something.
Corn's good.
Or carrots.
Carrots are good. Yeah. I mean, and a lot of people like my boys don't like raw tomatoes, but they love pizza and pasta sauce and ketchup and other things made with tomatoes. So.
Same. Anyways, so next question. I actually didn't think this through. Next question. What's your favorite fruit?
My favorite fruit. Ooh, that's a hard one. Let's think about this. I think my favorite fruit. So I think it would have to be mango. One time I was in Thailand, okay, and I was traveling around Thailand, and I ate a mango, and it was so ripe and delicious. It was so sweet. I just remember how juicy and really how nice it was. So I think that, but there's so many different fruits. I haven't even had my favorite fruit yet. There's so many fruits I haven't even had, but I think mango's good. And whenever I get gelato, I always get mango gelato.
So we got a rent house in Florida once, and like the mangoes were growing on the trees, and we like picked them and ate them, and they were really good.
Yeah, my friends here in Milton, Delaware, we're not that tropical, but they actually grow lemon trees and orange trees and lime trees, and in the wintertime, they wrap them with old Christmas lights, and it keeps the branches warm enough. And if it gets really, really cold in February, my friend said that he has to go outside. He goes out in his boxers and a sweatshirt, and he hoses off the trees because when he does it, it freezes the outside of the trees, but the inside stays warm, so it doesn't damage the fruit or the buds or anything.
All right. I think Leo have a question.
Oh, you have a question. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
What is your favorite meal making?
My favorite meal to make? I always like to cook pasta. I like to make pasta. When I sold my fine dining restaurant, before I went on the show, I had a job for 8 months, and I was designing the machines that make the pasta. And I've also, I really like pasta. I think it's cool. I think it's interesting. You can use something that's so simple like flour and water, and when you put it together, you can boil it, season it, and you can do so many things. There's so many different textures and flavors, and I think a good pasta is should be like a salad. It should be like not overdressed, not underdressed, but it should let the pasta be the star, but kind of just season it well. Yeah.
And
So you guys ate pasta tonight. How was that?
it was really good.
Good? Awesome.
And what is your favorite childhood meal?
My favorite child, like when I was a kid? So when I was a kid, I remember eating this meal one time, and it was really weird. And it was in Washington, D.C. It was actually and it was at an Ethiopian restaurant, okay? And I remember sitting down at this table that was on the floor, and there was this wicker table that was huge, and I remember them taking these big bowls of things and plopping them out on the table, and me ripping the bread, and I remember looking at the chicken, and there were so many spices and flavors that I never had, and I thought it was weird, like, oh, that's a weird place for an egg, that's a weird place for a chicken, but I liked all of the interesting flavors. But I was a very adventurous eater as a kid. One time when I was a kid, I lived in Ithaca, New York, and I was out foraging I was actually out for a walk, and I saw a mushroom. It was the size of a soccer ball. It was huge, and I knew the farmer whose field it was, so I asked him what it was, and he said, yeah, it's a giant puffball mushroom. So I actually took that mushroom, and every day for a week, I sliced it and cooked it. I ate it till I was tired of mushrooms, but from then on, I started reading lots of books about mushroom hunting and foraging, and so that was really an interesting thing. I really like to cook eggs. I think eggs are a really cool thing to cook because, you know those big chef hats that chefs wear? They're called a toque, and they're said to have 100 different notches, and it's supposed to represent all the different ways you can cook an egg. So eggs are really cool. Eggs can work as glue. You can whip them and leaven. You can make them pancakes rise with them or make bread rise. You can clarify stock with them. You can make omelets. You can make custards, ice cream. So eggs are really cool to me because it's something that's like so simple, but the more you cook it, the firmer it will get. Eggs make mayonnaise. Eggs, eggs are. Do you like eggs?
Yeah, I know.
Sunny side up. Scrambled.
Scrambled.
Scrambled. What are they?
All types of eggs.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I have except hard boiled.
No hard boiled. Devil. No. Okay.
Wait, can I wait? Can I? Okay. Wait. And by far, what is your favorite dessert?
My favorite dessert. I think. I think growing up, it probably was carrot cake. I really liked carrot cake growing up. I think now, my favorite dessert. So like after a big meal, I never really like to eat a big dessert. So I like little kind of sweet things. I like gummy bears a lot. It's not a dessert, but candy-wise, I like gummy bears. I like, but my favorite dessert, I don't know, something light, something not too sweet.
Okay. Now, did you play video games as a kid?
I still play video games.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your favorite video game?
With my sons right now, we really like playing the Wii. There's a lot of fun games on there that, but my favorite game growing up was probably, it was an old school game. I like Nintendo. I like all the classic games. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out was super fun. Excite Bike. Of course, all the Marios, beat all those. We play the Mario, what is it called when you throw the hat?
I think that's Odyssey.
Yeah, yep.
My mom beat that.
Yep.
She's a good gamer.
Shout
out to you, Mom.
Shout out to Mom. We've beaten it as well. It was good. It was really good. So, yep. But I like all the Mario things. I don't really play a lot of like Xbox or any games like that though. Not so much.
Shout out to Uncle Dave. Uncle Dave.
Thanks, Uncle Dave.
Uncle Dave has a PS4 and we always play Rocket League on it.
Okay.
Best game ever.
Awesome. That's great. All right, that's it. All right, we're gonna give a big shout out to
Gaming B64. Yeah.
Thank you.
And shout out to Chef
Hard Camron.
Hard Camron.
Yeah. So if you guys are ever in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, we have a restaurant, my brother and I. It's called Grandpa Mac. And if you we actually have it's free. You can play either Pac-Man or Galaga. So you can do that while you wait for your pasta.
Nice.
We have a
Pac-Man or regular Pac-Man?
good question. I don't Miss Pac-Man. I think.
Because there's only really one. It's only Miss Pac-Man. But anyway, go on.
For sure. And we have a pasta machine there that makes 90 pounds of fresh pasta an hour. So you can go up, you can watch your pasta being made, and then all of our dishes, you can say, oh, maybe I like this or I don't like that. We have 7 different shapes of pastas, fresh sandwiches, salads. So if you like pasta, mac and cheese, you might want to, and you're in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, go and check it out. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you guys for it. Thank you.
And that's all on Max Television. Actually, Max and Nemo Television. Peace out.
That's that for the end.